different, build real. Raw gameplay, no chill. Tearless guys, every breakdown seal. If you want truth, come get that feel. Powered by Master. Powered by Master style.
Yep. Got him to Awaken 7. Virtue of you guys' requests. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit of why I say that this guy needs to be reworked, right? A lot of things to complain about, and just bear with me with my rant, right? So first off, what do we get at Awaken 7 before we even hop into anything else? So at Awaken 7, he gets an enhancement to his kinetic field. During the duration of the field, which should have been increased, right? Yeah. Each time Bergman receives damage, he restores 2% of max HP, right? Right, okay. This recovery is not affected by healing's buff, which is fortunate, right? Or debuffs. What? And also deals 100% of the received damage to the attacking target. I wish it would have been, right? So if we're gonna rework him, how could we make this better? The first thing would be an extension, because it is an Awaken 7, an extension of the field itself, right? Either that or give me a wider range. Actually, I would take a longer time, right? Because then this could protect him. 2% recovery. He's probably gonna end up getting melted, right? If he's facing energy. And it should have also prevent, while the field is up, allies within the circle, right, not lose energy. Because again, when we're going against the energy team in PvP, they reduce our energy and we can't cast our ultimates, right? Obviously the allies too. But if you're within the circle, the duration is a little bit longer, that would help out a lot. But as for this, who's to say that the damage that it's reflecting is even really properly working, right? And then even if they reflect that damage, is it going to be ignore the shields? Is it going to ignore layers? Not really. So it's just going to remove a layer, right? So again, this, right, I would rather give me the extension of it and then plus this, and then you not being able to reduce my energy, right? That would make sense. Okay, now let's go on the other side. So it says, so over here, now it increases max HP by 200%. Okay, cool. And then it says in PvP modes, additionally receive 90% crit resist. Someone is explaining to me that means that if you have 100% crit rate, right, then you'll only have a 10% chance to crit on him, if that makes any sense, right? And it says 75% critical damage reduction. This is still not enough. This is not enough for an Awaken 7. Because again, I have to put in a lot of resources for this. This is all I get. 200% increase in max HP. Again, if you're getting melted, you're getting melted. It don't matter how much HP you have. Speak to your boy Kara. Because the thing is, when Kara steal all that HP, he still can get killed. Because he has a lot of HP. This does nothing for him. Yeah, there is reduction and stuff. That's great. But again, I need something else. All the resources I'm going to put in for this, need something else, right? So again, let's go back down to 3. A3, this is just absolute garbage. This is trash. This is, I'm going to say it again because this is absolute trash. It says after the start of battle, automatically activates this skill. This is the one where he pounds the hammer on the ground and it activates the kinetic field. One thing, right? Can we get this nonsense out of the way? Get that foolishness out of my face. He's a robot. And because he's a robot, he should be able to just activate that. He shouldn't have to do an animation for him to activate the field. They should have gotten rid of that. I've complained about this so much. Because again, the reason why I complain about that is because with his ultimate, when he casts his ultimate, he now does the 3 basic attacks. I think they reduced it. I think it was 5 before, or something along the lines of that. But if he's in a high damage situation, what's going to end up happening is he's going to cast his ultimate, he's going to do those 3 pounds, and then he's going to go back into his ultimate. So it just becomes a perpetual cycle of him just ultimate, big hits, and he doesn't affect what? He doesn't activate his kinetic field. So he's a robot. Give him the ability to just activate it, right? You don't need to do an animation for that because the animation does not interrupt the pounding, right? That he does when he goes into his basic skills. So that's one thing there, right? That's an easy fix. And this right here is not worth being Awaken 3. Like, what is this? This should just be an add-on to something else, right? Because it just activates in the beginning, no extension to the duration, no extension to the range, right? Nothing. And then on top of that, you gain nothing else. What else did you get onto the kinetic field? You don't get anything from it. Absolutely nothing. All that it have is what it started with, right? Is it listed here? No, it's not even listed here. It's weird because it's over here, right? We're missing some words. You know, when you go into here, look, you see how it's like the basic, like this is the basic. This is what that is. Where's the additional, go back here. Where's the additional details, right? That's what we need. Because the Bergman deploys an energy field, right? Which is the kinetic one, right? Around himself, deploys. He don't need to activate it through the hammer. He should just activate it, right? Which recovers HP equal to 10% of Bergman max HP for allied units, which is great for 6 seconds. It says all allied units damages increased by 20% within the field's radius. Extend the field, extend the duration of the field. That's a part of the rework, right? And then down here it says apparently after the duration ends, right, it explodes. Does it really do any damage? I never noticed that. Dealing damage to all enemies in the area equal to 20% of Bergman's max HP and stun them for 4 seconds. I don't even think that works. I don't think so. I don't think that works. Because I've never seen a random stun. Because I'm thinking about, like, in terms of the energy units, where would that stun be? And I actually want to test that out. But again, I feel like going back to here, this is not enough. This is not enough. Okay, so the ultimate's fine, sure. Only gripe I have for the ultimate change is add on layers, removing all layers, right? Actually, matter of fact, it should have been that, and one of the things they should have enhanced is this. This one here should have removed layers and shields from all targets around. Yes, it does. It says this. It does it, right? But it's the target, the main target. All this thing needs is for a quick enhancement is all targets. Well, you know, all enemies around. All targets, all enemies. Whatever, you know what I mean, right? It already removed shields, but it's only the main target, which is weird. Why would it be only main target? They didn't tap into that. How do you not tap into that? The ultimate don't do it, but this one does. Oh, this thing is great in Twilight Lands for newer accounts, especially when you're facing the hunter-related Twilight boss. Yeah, it removes shields, great. But that's just my gripe there for the rework. I just think that they could do better. This is not enough for A3. Also, 7 here should have extended the field duration, and maybe I'll take the field duration extension. And the range, cool, yeah, that could be an added thing, but the reflective damage, we don't really know if that's working. So one thing I gotta do, because I need to test this, I have to beat this. I have to run through this, right? Which is annoying. I think I can beat it. I don't remember. Yeah, I think I should be able to beat this. But I guess I'll show it. Oh, I know why I had Deji off, because I wanted to utilize the ultimate. Sometimes she casts the ultimate without doing that. Why do I have Element here again? I don't remember. I don't know. Why is she in there? That is a great question. I have no idea why Element's in here. Versus Amat. Oh yeah, I don't like to use Amat sometimes because she interrupts the flow of things, and 2, also the way how the boss is. Like, he stands up, so you see how he's laying on his back here. He actually ends up standing up when Amat is in there, so we need to get him down to 50. What is it, 50? Is it 50? Yeah, 50% by 1 minute and 40. Is it 45? No, not 1 minute 45. 45 seconds. There it is. Man, get it out. It's early, and I'm a little frustrated that he did our boy dirty. The layers are gone. Let's see. I don't know. It's gonna be close. I know I'm supposed to be talking about Bergman, but I have to go through this, right? Here we go, and it's gonna be close. It really is gonna be close. I'm trying to figure out if we take out Lemma and put in who. Emma, no, what could I use for additional damage? Let's watch that percentage and the seconds. Can we match up? But again, I just feel like this rework number 3, Awaken 3, right? I say number 3, and the 7, like the duration is not long enough. It's just not. Because if you're not gonna extend the field, then you just have to extend the duration and also add on some additional effects. Like, come on now. Sekai cooks us every time. Every time she casts her ultimate, she kills the tank team. Every time. And I don't think we can beat it. It's gonna be really close. Because we have to knock him on his back one more time for us to beat this. And the reason why I'm going through this is because I need to face the units here, because they dish out a lot of damage. 10% layers, 17 seconds. It's possible. Yeah, we beat it. Okay. All right. Pretty much. Okay. Because I need the heavy damage that they put out, and then we'll see what he can really do. Obviously, I can use Kara to run through this. I knew I could have beat this a long time ago. I just didn't want to do it in this form, but now we move on, right? All right. Now we could test out, because they're going to dish out a lot of damage. Because the other thing I want to test out is, how is this reflective? Is it reflective? Reflected damage, because they're going to dish it out. So we'll take out Kara, because if we put in Kara, he's going to end up killing the other. He's going to steal HP and just kill them off. So I want to do it this way. I just want to see something real quick. Is he going? Because that animation there, and then okay. And sometimes what he does, see, look, we'll talk more about it as we go along. So you see, okay, he did end up doing that, but we still also have on the layers. And sometimes he doesn't even run into the cluster of the most enemies. Okay, so here, so he casts it over there, which now is useless, so he can't reflect the damage, right? So there's too much going on. Let's remove these additional units. We're gonna put him by himself. There's too much going on. So let's see how he does. He casts it and he dies. Now, great that he dies, but let's see how much damage he actually reflected back, because that killed him. Right? That killed him. He didn't do any damage, and he took 180 what? 83 million, and the damage that was dealt to a particular unit. Okay. All right. Let's try that again. One more time. Let's try that one more time, because I want to see the consistency here. So he casts it, takes a big amount of damage, and then what happens? So this time, so it does work. It does work. It does work. Because again, that's the amount of damage he took, and that's the damage they received right in return. So maybe it needs to be higher. Right? But he gets killed. So that works. So since that works, right, it's reflecting back the damage, I just don't feel like it's enough, right? I honestly don't feel like it's enough, because he died instantly. But the other part about that was that his HP is 127 million. Oh. Alright. Yeah. That's a lot of HP. So he should be dishing it out. So let's see here. I want to see something else. Let's see who could help us real quick. So I want to try a team. Give me a second. Let me cook up this team real quick. All right. Wygor gives HP. Actually, let's go this way. We could use Canis too, right? Yeah, instead of Teresh. Okay, so they're gonna end up dying, which is fine. They're just gonna gain the additional HP. And Panda. Okay, so he ends up dying there. Okay, so it doesn't really help. And apparently Alu is a cheat code. That's what I heard. And she died. Oh, she didn't die yet. Originally, she didn't die. Alu, interesting. Wait, Wygor is still alive? Why? I'm telling you, this Wygor guy, something's up with him. Something's really up. But I didn't even get to do what I wanted to do there. Okay, so again, with these units, they have trillions, right? Trillions of HP. Yeah, they do. Their HP is probably insane, but that didn't work out the way I wanted it. But again, it's testing, right? Try this one. I know. I forgot to put on his ultimate because I turned it off. I turned it off because what happens is he goes into the cycle of just dashing to the back, and I'm not paying attention. Like, I actually need to clear this, but just watch him here. So he's going into his animation there. He's still hitting the ground. He finally got it off, right? Then he goes backwards. I don't know why he goes backwards over there. He's supposed to go where the enemy is, regardless if it's only one, right? Let's see his damage here. He's beating Orton as he should, right? So see, it goes back that way. Why? I don't know. Who's he fighting over there? Who is all the enemies on the other side over there? I don't know. I don't know. Don't know. Is his damage a little bit better? Yes, right? See, he always goes backwards. I don't understand what's going on there. They need to fix that because there's no enemies back there. At least push towards the boss, please. That's one of my other gripes, right? And the reason why I'm so heavy and critical is because, one, he's one of the boys. He looks great there. He's massive and huge. Connor is not his full potential. I could tell he's too small because generally he's always bigger than Panda. He's probably at like one plug-in of Canis. Yes. Hop into PvP. All right. So last time we faced this one, we ended up timing out, right? I forgot. Did I show that? I don't remember if I showed it, but we ended up timing out. Long story short, we got timed out. And I have Danik. Whoa, come on. I have what's his name? Trojan in here. That's just too much. Why do I have Trojan in here? Wait, what? That's weird. Wait, why did he disappear? That's a bug. Look at the bottom. It says that I have only Dorelli and Orton, but Trojan is the one that does the most damage. Trojan does a lot of damage, by the way. That's a lot. Yeah, last time we timed out. How's our boy doing? He's at the bottom for damage. And I think it's over here, right? Yeah. Orton's awake at 7. Uh-huh. Stealing more HP. And that's the end of that. Yeah. Kind of struggled. Weird that we did. But alright. Let's take on Vanguard tier. Of course, Awaken 10 Becky. CP. Doesn't matter in this game. But again, it is Vanguard. So could be interesting here. Orton's SB. Worth it. Definitely. He's doing a lot more damage here. Interestingly enough. Oh, he's in their backline. He was in their backline. So I think he did the most damage there, if I've seen that correctly. Yeah. Against Vanguards. Okay, cool. Okay, let's take on some hunters and see. We'll take out the new hero for right now. I want to put in Rez. Right? Oh, no. Let's go with her. Let's see. Oh, yeah. That's also another thing I wanted to see. So there's nobody in it. When it explodes, does it do damage? There's something in front of us. It says it explodes. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for the explosion. I can't really see it. He's getting melted. And it casts it. It's not healing for much. Should be reflecting damage. Not reflecting any damage. Right? And it should explode and stun. Where's the stun? I don't see no stun. I didn't say, oh, okay, maybe that was it. But that can also be the support unit. Tough to say in this situation. Doesn't do a lot of damage, right? Where's his damage? It's off screen. Where is he? Oh my goodness, did I miss him? Oh, he's at the top. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna win that one, but all right, 3 tough fights in a row. For this one, I'm actually gonna remove the support because if you don't, the control effects are not gonna work because Connor have on the layers, right? And I'm gonna go with her. She's a great distraction. And I think Wygor might have been a little bit better because he's annoying. But here we go. Panda gets to get off his ultimate there. Don't know how, even though I have energy down. Maybe they have energy up. We lost Connor. He's dead. And that's that. It's pretty much over. With no cheat debt, no way to recover. Once you're dead, you're dead. Doesn't matter about your field. No matter what you put up, it's going to end up dying. Rushes in. And yeah, that's the end of that. It's going to come down to Canis. Canis, for some reason, is not getting any energy regen. He steals, and here comes Connor to take out Canis. Canis is dead. Bye, Canis. Yes. And yeah. What can we do? Right? Not much we can do about that. Awaken 10. Only Awaken 3 weren't, interestingly enough. Awaken 10. Canis, Panda, and Connor, as expected. Right? Didn't do anything here, of course not. Move on to the next one. The next one we got LB. Oh boy. LB with there's no layers, but we do have the layers of Connor. I know LB on his team would cook, right? But there's a lot more SPs over there for him to focus in on. He's also gonna lock in on Connor, so he's gonna shut down Connor, right? But let's see. And we also have Seikai to deal with. Interestingly enough, that Seikai didn't kill us because normally it would be dead. And where's the reflective damage? Where's it at? Nowhere to be seen. He's in the back line there. Every time I think that's him that's dying, it's not him. Survived for a decent amount of time. Kara's here. And honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, because I don't think the summoner team necessarily need it. Because as I'm playing through this, I'm doing research, right? I'm actually gonna sit Teresh because he's not ready yet, and I'm gonna put in Trojan because Trojan did a decent amount of damage. It's just the layers for me, man. The layers are just insane to deal with. Like, they gave us no answer for that. Absolutely no answer for layers. Okay, we're slowly creeping up. We got knockback between Skino, Ravenna. It's just a constant knockback party. And what can we do? Nothing. We can't get in close. Kara's the only other one. And I think here, because you can't cast your ultimate, tend to get packed up. Okay. Again, the other question is, should you bring him? I'm at a no, unless they rework him. If they don't rework him, he's not even worth bringing to 5. It's just not. 3 is trash, right? I'm gonna say that again. It's not enough. They should have switched it. He's a tank. He's a robot, so he doesn't need to do the animation of hitting the ground for him to activate the field. No, should just automatically activate the field. That's what I would love to see. Automatically, right? Right. Automatically activate the field without the animation. Yeah, get rid of that animation. I said that a long time ago. Because this unit, ultimate, 3 basic attacks, and then basically back into ultimate. You continue in that cycle. So for me, I know he's one of the boys, but very disappointed in Awakening for me personally. Very disappointed. I just felt like they could have done more, right? But all in all, is he going to help the tank team? Maybe, right? Maybe. They're going to push him, so you're going to have to end up using him. But for me, was it worth the resources? No. Would I take it back? Yes, if I could. Yeah, I would. Yeah. And I was going to say, like, this type of stuff made me want to quit the game. Yep, I said it. Only a few people going to make it back here anyways. Yeah, this type of stuff made me want to quit the game. Like, how are you going to disrespect one of the boys, right? At least give him something. Basically gave him nothing. He's the same. Yeah, not really, but you know, better than he was before. But all in all, if you made it this far in the video, the word of the day is disappointment again. Yeah, on top of the fact that 7, great, increase max HP beautifully, you're still gonna die. And when you die, there's nothing else you can do, right? And the fact that he's locked into ultimate common skill, ultimate common skill, ultimate common skill, and he can't activate the field to even give him the additional benefits that he needs. The benefits are locked behind the field, which only lasts for a set amount of time. Yeah, let that sink in. But again, if you're new around here, we're on our way to 2,000 subscribers. We're close. The year is winding down, right? We're entering into cycle 3. And man, I have some fun stuff coming along for this channel. And again, I love EE, I do, but doing stuff like this, making it tough. But for those that are rocking with me, let me know how you feel about Awaken 7. Bergman, did you even awaken him? I don't suggest that you do. It's not really worth it at this point. It's just not. Without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.